So what I'm going to do is, basically, what we're looking to do is a success story on a family who's been in their home for 5 years.
Right.
And this is for our 2010 annual report that we're going to be putting together. When you came to CNH, you were in good financial position to begin with. You didn't have a lot of credit issues that you had to deal with?
No.
Okay.
No, that part was fine. Just had to go and take the classes, and pretty much everything was able to work out quite well.
Okay, all right. Have you developed a good relationship with your neighbors?
Well, certainly. So, yeah, developed a really special relationship with our neighbors across the street.
Okay.
We often go to their house, and they've adopted our kids like their grandkids.
CNH added to your lives, would you say?
It really helped us out getting started, and then the DIY classes, do-it-yourself classes for home maintenance and projects. That really has helped us out a lot.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So what other improvements have you made around the
That
house?
wasn't so much anything structural, but as far as she wanted something for a place for the kids to play.
Excellent.
So
And
that
that
was all
became a
fenced.
really excellent room for them to play there while I'm busy in the house.
So it's all fenced in. and
Exactly.
They're contained and you know that they're safe. And,
Yeah. While I finish stuff inside the house, they just can go out and play, and I'm super happy with it.
Okay. What advice would you give to somebody thinking of buying a home?
We talked about that earlier, is just getting a good realtor, and then sort of knowing exactly what you're stepping into, planning out your expenses. Because we were in a situation when we were looking at houses, we could have bought a house that would have put us up on our higher end of what we would have been able to afford per month. But then you got so many different things that could possibly happen in the future, that unexpected expenses, and if we would have went with a little bit higher priced house, that would have really put us in some really financial burdens.
Because
So-
you do have good money management that you
Yeah,
are.
exactly.
In
And the
position that
classes,
you are.
and the classes, helped out in that area. If somebody that didn't have a good idea of how to plan out their budget, the classes that we took through CNH pretty much walked you right through all that.
Okay. Let me ask you this. When you have a repair that needs to be made, how do you go about financing that?
Usually we'll have some money on hand, just for emergencies.
So you have a savings plan just for the, okay, that's very, very good. What motivates you to take good care of the interior and the exterior of your home?
Pride.
Pride. Okay, so pride is a good
Well,
thing.
we do like to see stuff nicer, Once you're owning a house, you kind of have that stability for your kids, is what I think.
Especially when you're at a lower income bracket, you're more apt to move, especially when you start seeing your rent increase, and then you have opportunities to move to a different place that's gonna save you a couple $100. You're gonna move. Yeah, for a couple $100 per month.
Yeah. So you're giving your children more stability.
Yeah.
Exactly. We usually make extra payments
Okay.
in our monthly payment because we really want to, take some years down at the end. And we talk about, later if the kids go full-time to school, I will find a job and, we might, a part-time job. And then we might end up paying the house like 10 years or so. So that's our plan right now.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, when you have your mortgage burning party, please invite me, okay?
Oh, yeah.
I'd love to answer that. Of the CNH Homebuyer program, do you think you would improve upon?
I can't think of anything like at the very beginning, the classes that we took. Pretty much, if you followed what the advice that they gave, pretty much you're right on track.
Okay. Okay. What other thoughts would you like to share about where you are now in your lives as compared to where you were 5 years ago? Can you remember back?
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I learned a lot of things along the way.